do a shipment, there's kind of something else that we learn.
Mm-hmm.
Watching out for photos not being there.
Yeah.
I came across some books that when I scanned and then I looked on Amazon, the cover wasn't my cover.
Right.
So just starting to slow down a little bit, pay attention, and now I keep my camera over here, and anytime I see something, I just snap a picture of it, and then later, the next day or something, I go into Amazon and I upload them to
Good. That's really good.
But yeah, just learning to take a second look at the whole screen, not just the part that I want to.
You guys are trying to put in a ton of information.
Yeah.
Like you guys are getting. Well, real quick back to that about taking pictures. I'll tell you, I used to do the same thing. I would see, oh, this doesn't have a picture or a different cover than mine, and I was taking pictures just like up against my wall because I want a white background. So I do it up against my wall with my cell phone camera, and I'm holding it with one hand on this platter thing so that I could just see the book. But I found out if you use your scanner, it takes way better pictures than you would take.
Oh, really?
Like if you have that kind of scanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that. That's how I do all of them now, and it's fast, and it's and you can crop the edges and make it just look perfect. So
yeah,
it's a good tip. That's one I just learned later on. So
cool.
Thought I'd pass that on. But yeah, that is one thing I wasn't expecting to ask you guys. But you're getting ready to go on your trip here real soon, and so you had quite a big amount of stuff you wanted to get into Amazon before you left.
Yeah, we wanted to load it up pretty good. We kind of had a goal for our first couple months, and we wanted it all in there because we're going to be gone for a couple weeks. So we wanted our account to be able to support itself while we were gone.
Sure. And so, how many items were you hoping to have in before you left? Now, it's been a month and a half right now. I just got to point that out. Another out of the ordinary thing. It's been a month and a half, and you guys want to have how much stuff in?
What was your... He's the goal maker over
Okay,
here.
we're shooting for 200 a month.
200 a month?
Yeah.
Okay. And so then, by the time you're gone, would that be 2 months by the time you're gone then? So you're hoping to have 400 total?
Yeah, by the end of February.
And it's the 16th, and what are you up to right now?
538.
Wow. So you crushed your goal.
I have notes that I'm reading.
Gotta keep all the numbers together. That's awesome. So you crushed your goal. 588, 558?
38.
38? Wow. That's, in a month and a half, that's huge. So, congrats you guys. I mean, that's a lot of work to get that stuff. I mean, it doesn't just happen on the
That's
time.
a lot of work.
I mean, you gotta buy it, you gotta go scout it, and you gotta get everything prepared and send it out. So, I mean, my hat's off to you. That is a lot of work. But another thing that I wasn't expecting to ask you guys about, but how do you like doing having two people there to work it as a team together? You know, as a husband and wife team. Do you how does that complete? Do you like that, or does that been pretty good?
I like it as long as she does what she's supposed to.
I was waiting for that. I like it because he does all the cleaning and gets everything situated, and he takes care of sorting. This is our piling station over here. He keeps everything organized.
Shipping and receiving.
Yes. So he keeps everything sorted, receipts, with the right box, and keeps everything in order.
That's important.
He's my UPS dropper offer, and he does all the
Nice.
stuff, and I kind of stay on the computer. And then when we go out shopping together, your batteries only last so long, so we get quite a bit done in a short period of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one thing that I've noticed with you guys is that you get a shipment of whatever, you go scouting, you get a bunch of stuff, and then you've got it done and out the door quick. I mean, so as far as productivity, that's really a great thing. I mean, you guys are getting it, and it sounds like, Steve's taking care of the cleaning and all that, and then handing it to you, you're putting it into FBA power, and then putting the tag on it, giving it back to him, putting it in the right file over here.
You are at Steve's workstation right now.
Ah, very good. He keeps a tiny desk here. We're kind of putting stuff in there. Sorry about that. Let's see. So, what have you found to be the best and worst part of this business? Well, best. Let's start with best first.
I think selling $60 day after it got there on our very first shipment was a pretty good moment.
Yeah.
We put a lot of cash out in front, so it was pretty scary.
Yeah, is something gonna sell? Or?
Yeah, and just to see anything sell that quick, let alone have it be something that paid for the first shipment that we sent in.
Oh, for sure.
So it was pretty good to see that, even though by the end of that settlement we had a lot more to pay.
Right, but you put in 500 and something items too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. But it was good just to see, oh my God, see the complete circle that, yes, it does come back around. You do get something returned to you.
Right. You gotta go on faith in the beginning.
Yeah.
Just be like, all this stuff is supposed to make some money back.
I know you keep
out.
handing everything out and buying this and buying that. Oh, we should get, and oh, we could get, and we splurged. We bought quite a bit in the beginning that we probably could have gone without, but we wanted to be efficient. So I was pretty excited. The first book we sold, he was making fun of me.
Oh, no, he called me and he was just as happy as a clam.
Yeah, but I don't think she was actually sold on the business until that
and
happened.
then he started, for sure.
Because she was still like holding back. Like, are you sure?
You feel all this money going on. You guys got phones, the scan fog, the Dymo, all this other stuff, and you feel all this money going out. So to see something come back, it's like, well, that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
So, and what about the worst? Has there been any bad stuff
there hasn't been
so
nothing
far?
bad
Yeah.
for me. It's been really good.
I wouldn't call it the worst. The only thing is, sitting down for 3-4 hours doing a bunch of books.
Right.
We learned to take breaks instead of sitting down and trying to do 5-6 hours straight.
Right. Break it up a little bit.
Ship your stuff, save it on FBA, and get up, stretch, walk around, get your blood flowing, and come back a little bit. So as soon as we started...
And that's a great tip, too. I mean, it's really important to... And I'm honestly just kind of getting there, where I'm like, okay, I've got to stop because I'll just keep going and going.
Yeah, it's easy because you start looking and playing and typing and going here and going there, and it's easy to get kind of consumed by it, and so that was nice. We started, when we go out scanning, go to one store and take a break and go have lunch or something, and then go to another store, and it first off, you're not cross-eyed looking at your phone after 3-4 hours, but that was the only thing, and I think we kind of relaxed on ourselves a little bit. So.
Yeah. And what about you? Is there anything that you would say is like, if there is a worst or whatever? You guys are used to work.
Yeah.
I think, it's not really that hard to us. Like, we know work, so this is pretty much, it's work, it takes time, but I mean, the returns are pretty darn awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, very good.
I hope it works into that I could quit my other job.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of the American dream right there, be your own boss. And
I like, it's not near as hard as having to work for somebody else.
No, and it's pretty neat when you haven't had your own business before, and you start getting, because anytime you start, I don't care what business you start, every time you're like scared big time because you're putting all this money out to do it, and an FBA business isn't that much money, but when it's your own money, you're like, man, I hope it makes some money back, and so it's scary no matter what you do. But I forgot what my point was. I totally just lost it. But it's really cool, I guess, how quickly the money starts coming back to you, and you can see that and start going, oh man, I can actually, either bring in enough money to help take care of whatever I'm already making, or possibly just getting out of this, and doing my own thing. And it's really cool to be able to go out there and, spend a weekend at the coast, you guys went for the day to the coast and got to do that and had it financed by your business, but you also, I'm sure you got enough books and stuff that it paid for the trip.
Yep.
Once it's all
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, you guys did
But
really good. I forgot.
Well, with some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. It ended up being a pretty good day, and we took the mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was a great day.
we grabbed some sandwiches halfway through the day.
Beautiful day too, surprisingly for
Yeah.
the Oregon coast. Yeah.
So
For this time of year. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, about your budget. In the first video, we talked about your original budget. I don't remember what you guys said you wanted to be around on that video, but were you able to stick with your original budget?
no.
No. And why is that?
We didn't want to.
Yeah.
Our original budget was $1,500,
Uh-huh.
and that's what we come up with. And then as we got into it, it was like, no, it's gonna work. You know, the first book sold, and then we just kept going with it. So we've doubled that now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now it's starting to just come around, and hopefully we won't have to put any more of our own money into it.
Yeah, let it work on itself
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, that's when it's cool too. When it starts, because in the beginning you're spending all that money, and then when it starts paying it back, and then all the money you get from that, you're buying your product and paying your bills with.
Yeah.
That's when you gotta go, okay, this is working, and this is. I mean, it starts getting a life of its own. So yeah, that's very cool.
No, it was easy. I mean, after we got into it, it's like you didn't want to stop.
Yeah,
you
for
wanted
sure.
to make sure it was gonna keep on going.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, I mean, I sold my SUV because of it. When I started seeing what could happen, that's when I decided, okay, I need some more cash. I need this thing to go faster.
Yeah.
And you see the potential that, you know, $1 can become 10 or 5 or 3 or whatever, you know, and you just go, okay, I want to keep doing that, you
Yeah.
know?